Manipur. In the last 2 years, this state made us furious, angry, sad. And why it is so? Because in the last 2 years, the state has witnessed extreme kind of violence. And can we call it that Manipur is synonymous to the violence? Hello and welcome to the InNews series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about President's rule imposed in Manipur, and this session is important for your GS 2 perspective. So moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss about that why President's rule, and then we are going to discuss about suspended animation, and then we are going to discuss about practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TIAS channel. Moving towards the news part. So the news is that after the resignation of Manipur CM N Biren Singh, the President's rule imposed in the Manipur, and after analyzing the situation, the President has decided that the President's rule will be imposed in the Manipur. And what will happen now? So the thing is that the state is run by the President through governor and various other officials. So this is the current situation of the Manipur, and there is lots of debate related to that is President's rule is enough for the Manipuris or not, or is it the justice given to the Manipuris or not. So, well, we had already discussed about the nitties-gritties related to the President's rule in Manipur and what happened when the President's rule will impose. And we had also briefly discussed about the Meiteis and Kuki violence in Manipur, especially in our previous videos and in the InNews series itself. So, I am just going to give you a brief thing about that. What is the Meiteis and Kuki fight? So Meiteis and Kuki fight is related to the identity, related to the ethnic conflict, that Meitei want that they should be given the scheduled tribe status. On the other hand, Kuki is revolting, Kukis are revolting, and they are saying that the Meiteis are already very much privileged and they have everything, land, jobs and access to every kind of resources. So why they will snatch our rights? On the other hand, Meitei said that we are eligible to get ST status, so why we should not be given as ST status? So this is the conflict. Apart from this ethnic conflict, we do have some poppy cultivation issues in the state. We do have some immigration issues in the state, and that led to the worst situation of the Manipur, in which we can see extreme kind of violence in which women were raped, their dignity were compromised every day, women and children and people were killed. Militancy has increased in the Manipur, and all this situation arises, and because of that, the Chief Minister of Manipur has given the resignation, and after that we can see, after the analysis of the whole situation, the President rule imposed in the Manipur. So this is the brief background about the Manipur, and this is a very big question in front of everyone, that President's rule is beneficial for Manipuris or not, because there are so many criticism, there are so many concerns related to the President's rule, that whether it is able to solve the problem between Meiteis and Kukis or not, or whether the people who have become homeless, the women whose dignities were compromised, the children who are killed, the properties have been lost, whether those people will be given justice or not. So coming to the discussion part. So before going to the discussion part, we have Drishti IAS Noida address, and our address is C171/2 Block A, Sector 15, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and nearest metro station is Noida Sector 15, and we have ISGS Foundation available in both the medium, Hindi medium and English medium. So these are the details of the English medium and Hindi medium. If you want to know more information about such classes, you can call on to the number 87501 So coming to the that why there is a President's rule. So I have already discussed about it, that why there is a President's rule in Manipur, because the President is satisfied that situation is not what you can say, it can't be dealt with the state legislative assembly, and the situation has arisen where chief minister has resigned, and after analyzing the whole situation, the president has decided that there will be the president's rule in the Manipur, and during the president's rule the governor will have administration over the Manipur, and also there will be the ordinance issued by the presidents when parliament is not in the session, and the president has also power to distribute funds from the state's consolidated fund. So coming to the discussion part, which is about the suspended animation. So in the last discussion we had discussed about that assembly has been declared as null and void, and right now there is a suspended animation in the case of Manipur. So first of all we should understand that what is this suspended animation. So suspended animation can be used in various fields, in terms of the medical, in terms of the politics also. So if we'll talk about in case of state legislative assembly, so here the assembly became inactive but does not dissolve. So that situation is called as suspended animation. So this is about the suspended animation. We do not have any definite definition for the suspended what you can say suspended animation, but we do have a situation that whether such kind of situation had arisen, that particular situation is called as suspended animation, and during the suspended animation there are chances of the horse trading, where the political parties will and political leaders will shift their interest, and there will be so many horse trading of the politicians. So this can be situations related to the suspended animation. Now we are going to discuss about the practice question for prelims. So what does suspended animation of a legislative assembly mean? The assembly is permanently dissolved. The assembly is temporarily inactive but not dissolved. MLAs lose their membership and salaries. The governors assume all legislative powers. So this is very easy one. You can answer into the comment section. And that's it for today's session. You have to analyze the Manipur crisis from all the perspective, that if we are imposing president's rule in Manipur, there are chances that there will be the suppression of the federal power, and people will lost, there will be the MLAs are there, but if the assembly is inactive, they cannot state the voices of the people, they cannot represent people in the assembly. So what will happen into such kind of the situation? There is a problem with related to federalism, there will be whole centralized power. In such situation there are chances that people's voices will be suppressed. So this is also one of the concerns related to the president's rule in Manipur, and our main focus should be that whatever the crisis has emerged in the Manipur, that should be solved immediately. Thank you. Have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.